Okay, so you ready for this?
Always.
Today we're diving into a Premier League matchup, and I gotta say, just looking at this,
Yeah.
on paper, it doesn't seem all that exciting.
Yeah.
But trust me, we dug into the data, and I think we've got a really interesting story developing here. Brentford hosting Liverpool.
I think what's fascinating here is you've got these two teams, and they're both coming off of draws.
Right.
But they're coming at it from totally different directions.
Yeah,
Brentford, they had a good start to the season, especially at home.
for sure.
But things have...
One win in 8.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, one win in their last 8 games.
Yeah.
So, not exactly the kind of momentum you want when you're going up against,
The league leaders.
yeah, the top team.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you have to think back to that draw with Manchester City.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, down 2-0.
Right.
Didn't come back to tie the game.
They don't quit.
That's got to count for something.
I think that game against City really showed their resilience.
Totally.
Their ability to never give up, even when they're playing, a powerhouse like Liverpool. They're going to fight.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Brentford has this kind of weird trend going on.
Okay.
They've lost the most games this season after scoring first.
Oh, wow. So it's like a curse almost.
It's a head scratcher, isn't it?
You would think.
You'd think that scoring first would give them, the advantage.
Momentum.
Yeah, exactly. But for whatever reason, it seems to backfire.
So what do you think? Is it a change in their tactics after they get that lead? Or do they just get complacent?
Yeah, it's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
It could be psychological,
Right.
could be tactical, or maybe it's a little of both.
Right.
But it's definitely something that Liverpool is going to try and exploit.
Yeah, their attack is relentless.
Oh, absolutely.
They're going to be looking for any opportunity to capitalize on that weakness.
For sure. And I think if Brentford does manage to score first.
Yeah. The way they handle the rest of that match is going to be super interesting to watch.
Absolutely. So while Brentford is trying to, break out of this slump,
Right.
Liverpool, they're not exactly,
Cruising.
cruising either. That draw against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, not ideal.
Not ideal.
No.
Not what they were looking for.
It seems like since the start of 2025, they've hit a little bit of a rough patch.
Yeah.
Only one win in their last 4.
Okay.
Which,
Yeah.
considering how dominant they were in 2024,
Right.
you got to wonder, is this just a blip?
Yeah.
Or is this, something more serious?
Yeah, is this a sign of things to come?
Exactly. And how's Arne Slot going to respond to this? Is he going to,
Set things up.
change up the tactics, or is he just going to, trust that they'll get back on track?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and even with this, recent dip in form, let's not forget they are still undefeated. Away.
Yes.
10 games.
10 away games undefeated. That's impressive. That is a dominant record.
Yeah.
So, that definitely puts Brentford at a disadvantage.
For sure. And then you add in the historical context.
Right.
Liverpool has really dominated Brentford in recent years.
Yeah, 9 wins.
9 wins out of their last 11 meetings.
So, obviously past performance doesn't guarantee future results.
Of course not. But you got to think it has some kind of psychological impact.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Liverpool might walk into that match feeling pretty confident.
Right.
Whereas Brentford might feel the pressure to break that pattern.
Mm-hmm. So let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about some of the key players
Okay.
that could really shake things up in this match. And Christian Nørgaard, Brentford's captain, he immediately comes to mind. That equalizing goal against City.
Incredible.
Talk about a clutch performance.
Yeah, and it's not just that one goal.
Right.
All 3 of his goals this season have come at home.
Oh, wow.
And they've all resulted in positive results for Brentford. 2 wins and a draw.
So clearly he steps it up
He loves playing at home.
on his home turf.
Absolutely.
But, he's going up against one of the best defenders in the league.
Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool's captain.
Yeah.
The guy is a wall.
Yeah, he's a force to be reckoned with.
And in his last 4 games against Brentford, he's only conceded 1 goal.
1 goal.
So this matchup, captain versus captain, I think this could be a huge factor in the game.
I think it'll be one of the most exciting things to watch.
Yeah.
Can Nørgaard find a way to get past Van Dijk? That's the question, because Van Dijk is not easy to beat.
So on top of this battle of the captains, we have another really interesting stat here. Brentford leads the league in first half goals scored at home.
16 goals.
16.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of goals. So clearly they come out strong,
Aggressive.
attacking.
Yeah.
So how do you think they're going to approach this game against Liverpool? Knowing that Liverpool is very good at capitalizing on counterattacks. Are they going to stick with that high-octane,
throttle?
Yeah, first-half attack? Or do you think they're going to play it a little bit more cautiously?
Yeah, I think it's a tough decision for them.
Yeah.
Because if they sit back and let Liverpool control the game,
Yeah.
that could be dangerous too.
Yeah.
So I think finding that balance between attack and defense, that's going to be key for Brentford in this match.
So we've got Brentford. They've got this really explosive attack at home, but they tend to struggle to hold on to leads.
Right.
And then we have Liverpool, a team that has been dominant, especially on the road. But they're facing a little bit of a challenge right now.
Yeah, their form has dipped a bit.
And then you add in this captain versus captain battle, Nørgaard's offensive power against Van Dijk's defensive strength.
That's a clash of styles.
It is. And it makes this match
unpredictable.
Yeah, anything but predictable.
So, having looked at all this, what do you think? What's your prediction?
Yeah, what's your gut telling you?
I'm not going to tell you my prediction.
Okay.
But I think we've given you all the information you need to make your own.
Yeah, I think we've armed you with the knowledge.
Absolutely.
Now it's up to you to, analyze the data and make your own informed decision.
To go forth and predict.
This deep dive has given you a front row seat to the tactical chess match that's about to unfold.
Enjoy the game.
Yeah, enjoy.